Hello ladies and gents, so sad news maybe, potentially? It looks like maybe the Joker scene for the Batman has been cut. Now this is a rumour in terms of the scene actually involving the Joker, but it's heavily been leaked and rumoured. And we got word from Matt Reeves now, the director of the Batman, that a certain scene which has been heavily leaked and heavily rumoured has been cut. Interestingly enough, the leaks and the rumours seem to indicate that it was potentially at the end of the film. So it could still pop up. Well, a scene could still pop up, which is the laugh, the hyena-like laugh, which is what we're rumoured to be getting, or were anyway. So let's take a look, because again, this is quite interesting. I personally think it's like a shame. I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's too much. It was just going to be a little nod and a wink. And again, with all this sequel talk that we've been getting, it does surprise me that this seems to have been cut now from the film. Because we're getting a lot of rumours. Well, it's not rumours. We're getting absolute out-and-out statements from Matt Reeves that they're talking about sequels. So you'd expect them to do a little bit more now to actually set them up. So let's take a look, right? The Batman director Teases, really cool deleted scene with Barry Keoghan's mysterious character. Which he was rumoured to be playing Stanley Merkel. It's definitely not happening now. So, you know, all the other rumours indicating he was going to play the Joker are looking much more legit as the days go on. The Batman doesn't hit theatres for another week, which, side note as well, FYI, I've got my tickets for Thursday night. So the Thursday night previews, I'll be giving you my review ASAP. Okay, I'll come home, review it, and then release the video. And then the following day, we'll do a live stream on it as well. Maybe. We'll see how it goes. So, director Matt Reeves is already discussing some of the scenes he was forced to cut from the movie. And one in particular is pretty damn spoilery. Now, I think the reason why he's got the green light to discuss this is because it's been leaked. Which points to it not happening in the film. I could be wrong, of course. But why would you be allowed to talk about scenes that have been cut? It's so very rare that they do that. So rare. So though Matt Reeves maintains that there is no director's cut of this film, there does seem to be a few sequences he would have liked to include that didn't quite make it. While chatting to Tech Radar, the filmmaker mentioned one specific scene featuring Eternal star Barry Keoghan's mysterious unseen prisoner that he was sorry to lose. And again, remember, all of the language here, the statement of the scene is exactly what was leaked. Which is kind of a bummer, really. But it also confirms the leaks. And I think as well, like, it confirms the leaks to a degree that everyone's saying, well, it was the Joker. Why would they be saying, yeah, it's definitely this, and then it being something completely different? I would say it errs on the side of more legitimacy than not. So here we have it. Here's a statement. There were scenes we cut that I liked, Reeves said. In fact, there's a scene with the unseen prisoner, played by Keoghan, who appears at the end of the movie. So again, end of the movie, sort of post-credit scene, in Arkham Asylum with the Riddler. There was an earlier scene. So, the language here almost sounds like we're going to see him at the end anyway. So it says, in fact, there's a scene with the unseen prisoner who appears at the end of the movie in Arkham Asylum with the Riddler. And there was an earlier scene where Batman went to Arkham to try to profile the Riddler. So, it's either that he's misspeaking, and the reason why I'm a bit confused about this, because the wording seems pretty legit, like, we are going to see Barry Keoghan's unseen prisoner at the end of the movie. That's basically what he's saying. But the reason why I'm so confused about that, because the wording is so forthright and just, yeah, we're getting that, is because he's saying what the end of the movie is, which confirms the leaks that it's going to be the Joker. I'm really confused. You can see why. Like, normally they don't do any of this, so it's really surprising that they're allowed to say this. So whatever. Anyway, in fact, there's a scene with the unseen prisoner who appears at the end of the movie in Arkham Asylum with the Riddler. There was an earlier scene where Batman went to Arkham to try to profile the Riddler, and Barry is in that scene. So 2 separate scenes. I can't believe he's getting away with saying this stuff. It's a very cool scene, and I'm sure we'll release the scene after the movie comes out, because it's a really cool deleted scene. I mean, he's literally saying we're going to see Barry Keoghan at the end of the movie, but we've just deleted an earlier scene, right? Like, it's not me that's confused, you know, it's not me that's misreading this. He's literally saying what scene we're getting at the end of the movie, yeah? That's what it seems like to me. Which, if that is the case, the leaks were, this is at the end of the movie, we're going to be getting the Joker. Hyena-like laugh. Look, that's what it is. I think that's really cool. So I don't really know, have they cut the Joker? Have they not? Have they just cut a scene with the Joker? The title of this video is going to be all over the place as a result of that, because it is quite confusing. But, you know, again, this article states that at this point it should be fairly obvious that Keoghan is not playing Officer Stanley Merkel, which is what the trades originally reported when his casting was first announced. Is this enigmatic Arkham prisoner the Joker? That remains to be seen, but the movie certainly hints at the possibility. I mean, it's basically, that is literally what's been said, that he's going to be the Joker. Now, we don't have reviews yet. We got first reactions. I've done a video on that. Monday, we get a full-blown embargo lift, which, you know, it'll be interesting to see if we get any hints and spoilers of what's going to come at the end of the movie. I don't know whether they would have had to have signed something. The individual that wrote this, Mark Cassidy, literally says, oh, you can follow me on Twitter for an in-depth discussion. So I would imagine not. And note, again, this article is important because note the person who wrote it, their wording. Is this enigmatic Arkham prisoner the Joker? That remains to be seen, but the movie certainly hints at the possibility. He's literally telling you that the movie hints that Barry Keoghan's character is the Joker. Because no one's seen the movie, he's seen the movie. And the only people, you know, the only information that came out about the Joker was from leaks who said, yeah, hey, look, he's going to turn up at the end of the movie, you know, hold on to your asses. Do you know what I mean? So, the wording from Matt Reeves is interesting, the fact that he's able to talk about this, but he's literally confirming we're going to get the Joker at the end of the movie, because it quantifies everything else that's already been stated. What do you guys think? Good, bad? Let me know. Again, titles all over the place, I know that. I don't know what to call this video, because I'm still, you know, looking at it, it looks pretty legit that the Joker's going to be in the movie at the end. A hyena-like laugh, it's going to be the Joker. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. If you're new here, do hit subscribe. Are you looking forward to the Batman? Again, let me know down below. Cheers, guys. Take care.